Started back with Ivan Shakarov, training all at 70 kilos. He did a warm-up set with 50. His elbow is really bothering him. I haven't gotten the full story, but he came in yesterday and trained and missed a 175 snatch and a 190 clean and squatted what for him was a light 240, so he's actually really hurting right now. Try to get the full story. $70 kilos. This is 90 kilos. Ivan just told me that this is going to be a light workout. He said his elbow's really bothering me. He said, big trouble. We'll see how light it is for him. 90 kilos. I think he's just going to take it easy probably and loosen up. Yesterday was probably actually a pretty demoralizing workout for him. This is 110. Pretty casual about that. 130. Ivan seems real loose. And he's joking and smiling, just kind of walking around. Here's the same 130 again. Pretty short rest, maybe about a minute or so, minute and a half. Yeah, even if you don't see heavy weights, this workout could be valuable. You see a world champion who's training injured, and the day after a light workout. That might be it for snatches, it looks good. So 2 singles with 130, and that's that, maybe. 70 kilos, it's like first set of clean and jerks. Go to Yotov. First set 50 kilos. 120. Jerk kind of surprised me. This is Radostin Dimitrov, who to me at least is a new Bulgarian face. 70 kilo, he'll be lifting in 3 days. This is 130 kilos. He did this, came down to 20. Watch the speed of this guy. This is 140. Yvonne just went over and said something to the team. See the trainer or the masseuse. The masseurs, I think, offered to work on his elbow. By the way, the masseur came in after these guys had started training, and a few of them really yelled at him, I think, for being late. I don't understand Bulgarian, but I think that's what they were saying. It was 140. Here's Radostin Dimitrov again. This is 120, so once again he went up, came down. 70 kilo lifter, Yodo Yotov made a point of telling me to watch this guy. He said, this guy's really good. So we'll see. He's looking pretty sharp. Yeah, just a few fast muscles in that guy's body. 160. I don't know why the power jerk. I'll try to find out later. 160, that's what that was. It's 160 again. You know, I wonder if the elbow is really bothering Yvonne on the jerking, if that's why he didn't jerk then, if that's why he's power jerking, if that's trying to take some strain off that elbow. I don't know. Let's try to find out. This is Yvonne's first set of squats. Got a lot of backbiting here. I don't know how this is going to work, but that was 160 first set. He had a long rest after the clean and jerks. This is 200. This is Yvonne's second set. 200 once again. He had a long rest. Maybe 10, 15 minutes between finishing those clean and jerks and starting the squats. Second set. There's what Lynn Jones calls that world famous bottom position now. This is 220. Get a good view once again, good perspective on depth here. No question about those. Pretty easy. This is 240. There's some question about what some of these metal plates weigh because they're unmarked and shape's pretty unfamiliar. I like these squat racks too, by the way. We'll get a better view of them later in this tape, I'm sure. 240. Here we go with 240 again. Remember, this is what he described as a very light day. He told me this is going to be a very light day. He did small weights, small training. He squatted this yesterday also, by the way. 240. Interesting, Dimitrov, that's 160. I think that's his second set. There's 180. Tachanko Rusev, by the way, sitting on the bench. He's the current coach of the Bulgarian team, newly appointed. Some Olympic world champion, world record holder, etc., etc. .210, I think. Yep. Correction, that was actually 220.
Straight up.
Naim Sakala, of course, his first set, 50 kilos. 50 kilos still working on this first set. I'm just moving around. Second set, and it's 50 kilos again. Kilos. $90 kilos. There's a whole crowd here watching Naim. He was like a magnet when he came in, just for people in the door with him. 90 kilos. He lifts the day after tomorrow. I don't know what he's doing with the t-shirt there. Showing on it. $110. Not sure what he said. Might not have been good. This is 120. Watch the start. So he breaks the bar free. We're really starts pulling hard. We'll probably see that more and more now, obviously more and more clearly as the weight gets heavier. 130. So look for double body weight. You know, it's funny, I thought he was starting off slowly. And really hasn't taken very long, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, and he's up to double body weight snatching. 130. Remember, he's 2 days out. Watch the start. Yeah. Easy. He surprised me. He stood for a few seconds, kind of checked the plates to make sure they were tight, and this is basically a double. It's going for here. 130. Yeah. Okay, this is 140. This is a big lift. We're hitting big time weights here. He just did that double with 130. 140. 10 kilos over double body weight. Let's start. Yeah, oh, he hit that. 50 kilos. Naeem just took a break. He's coming in now. He starts clean and jerks. This is very interesting because Leonidas just came in and he's going to start training. And these two guys are going head to head in 2 days. I'm actually one of the people who thinks that Valeros is going to win the battle, which would be considered a big upset. But we'll see. And here's Valeros Leonidas from Greece. First set of snatches. A little compound movement there. 50 kilos. Just warming up. I tell you, this guy's a competitor. And here's Naeem, 90 kilos. Second set. Clean and jerks. And Valeros over there. 50 kilos again, some compound movement. 110. Naeem is across and one platform away from Valeros Leonidas, and they can't help but be watching each other. I'd say Naeem seems more aggressive now than he did in his snatches. You got to bet they're watching each other. 110. This is going to be a major battle. Here's Valeros with 70 kilos. And Naeem's got 130 on over here. Double body weight, but you saw him snatch that a few minutes ago, so you know this is pretty easy for him to clean and jerk. It's 150. Okay, this is 90 kilos for Valeros. And we got 170 going over here with Naeem. Smiling, but it's not an insignificant weight. This is Naeem, and he went down to 55. This is 110. I think part of the gamesmanship that's going on here is Daidalos is waiting for Naeem to start a set, or vice versa. And as soon as one starts, the other's up 10. Naeem just started off with some squats. I can't really see for sure, but it looks like there's 90 kilos. We'll check as the weight goes up a little higher. This is 110 again for Daidalos. Second set. This is 130. That's the weight he had taken on the first set. There was another 20 in there that I couldn't see before. So that's 2 sets now. The front squat is 130. This is 170. Remember, this guy weighs about 64 kilos. This is 120 for Daidalos. Remember, Naeem went to 140 in his snatch workout. So we'll see how high Daidalos goes. 120. Oh man, looks easy. That's 190. This is his third rep. I missed a rep. And that's it. That's 170. I guess he just snatched 190. I missed it. I was over in the other training hall with Daidalos, who did another snatch with 120. I knew Botep was going to go heavy today, so I came over to try catch some of his workout. So that's 170 falling on 190, and he snatched 190 yesterday and did a real easy double with 180. Okay, here we go in clean and jerk, 70 kilos. As I mentioned, Stefan snatched 190 today. He snatched 190 yesterday also. He really had the gym buzzing yesterday because he came in and did an easy double. He snatched with 180 and did a single with 190. And he cleaned and jerked 215 easily. And then just to frost the cake, he did a bunch of squats with 270. It was 3 sets of 4, but the interesting thing was he was using these Chinese squat racks that you'll see probably a little later. Well, you actually probably already noticed them with the Chikharov sequence. They're unwieldy themselves, but he had them propped up on blocks, and then to make matters even worse, he had the bar so laden with plates that he kept dropping plates off the bar. First 5s were dropping off the ends, and then 10. So what was interesting is each time he lost plates, he didn't pause, just went ahead, finished the set, and we were all pretty amazed. Supposed to be going up to, we hear, maybe 230 today in the clean and jerk, which is why we're over here instead of finishing up with Daidalos. 120. I don't know if you can see that, but Stefan taped the center section of the bar where there's very light nerve on, of course, on an Olympic lifting bar, very light, but he taped it so that it wouldn't abrade his throat area. He did the same thing yesterday. Here we go with 150. Looks like a double. I'm surprised he didn't get that. This is 180, 180 kilos. Here we got a nice round 200 kilos. This guy is a complete powerhouse. Stefan weighs about 120. I'm one of the people who actually is picking him as the dark horse to win in Atlanta in a super. In 1990, when he was a 110-kilo lifter, I saw him clean 252.5 kilos, 252.5, in an attempt to break Zacharevich's world record in clean and jerk. He barely missed the jerk, but he cleaned 252.5 as a 110. This guy can do damage. It's 200 kilos. Look at that jerk. This is 215. I gotta tell you, I'm not even sure a minute's passed since his last set. I mean, this is basically load and lift. His breathing hasn't even come back to normal. Stefan's rocking and rolling here. 215. Watch the jerk. This guy's a powerhouse on the jerk. Boom. Like a cannon. easy lift. Okay, here we go. This is 230. This is a lift we heard he was going to go for today. He's resting just a little bit for this. You can see he's thinking about this lift just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Everything else has been very casual. 230 kilos. So a little over 500 pounds now. Around 505, I guess. Oh, routine clean. Watch the jerk. Bam. Look at that. Okay, we got something unexpected going on here. Stefan's going for 240. This is a real serious lift. Just thinking about it a little bit more than last time, catching his breath. I'll tell you, this would be a respectable lift in the World Championships in competition. And he's just treating this as a training lift. Okay, 240 kilos. Watch it go. Wow. Strong clean. Big jerk. Oh, look at that jerk. Look at that. I'll tell you, this guy just might win this year. Surprise a few people, I think. This is why we came over, because Stefano told me yesterday that he was going to be going very heavy today, and after what he did yesterday, when he said heavy, I knew we might be in for big things. I thought 230 was going to be as far as we'd see him go today. This 240 was just a bonus for us. Maybe we can do some heavy squats, we'll see. Okay, the guy Stefano's working out with just did this 215. Stefan's still breathing hard, and he's taking the same 215. He's still a little winded. Yeah. Very routine. I'm going to do reps to 215. How do you like this? When's the last time you saw someone in your gym clean 215 for a double? After doing 240? This is very interesting. Okay, Stefan did the 240. You saw him do the double with 215. Now he's got 220. This is like classic Bulgarian, hit a heavy single, drop down, come back up. Let's see what he does here. 220. Just routine work for him. Ah, he's going to double this. Just to show us what some guys can do. He'll do double with 220 now. Watch this. This guy's got a lot of stamina. Workout. 200, so we're back down here again. Let's see if he's going to do another double. Yeah. Stands up pretty easy with 200 kilos, don't you think? Just to make sure Stefan's done enough work, he's going to squat now. This is 150. I think I mentioned that yesterday he did 190 snatch, clean and jerk 215, and then did, there's 3 sets of 4 reps in the back squat with 280. And in case that was not enough work, I was chatting with Stefan after he finished his clean and jerks and asked if he was squatting the squat. Turns out he also worked out this morning. And he was apologizing, saying his legs were still tired. He was doing doubles in the front squat with 260 kilos this morning. That's after that workout yesterday. Then you saw what he just did as far as clean and jerks. I also mentioned that he had snatched one up to 190 in today's workout. I don't have that on tape because we were following Sulaimalu and Leonidas over in the other training hall. He said he's just going to do light squats today, maybe up to about 280. Nice and light. This is 190 kilos, obviously a very lightweight for Stefan as far as squatting goes. Take a look at those. Take a look at these squat racks. These are these traditional Chinese squat racks, sort of like bar stools. And take a look at what these guys are going through to make these things workable. What they've done today is, instead of putting the squat racks up on blocks, they've stacked bumper plates on the top to get the height they need. And then to keep the bar from rolling off, I don't know if you can see, but there's a 1.25 kilo plate on each side of the stack of bumpers. That's so that the whole barbell doesn't just roll off the top. And they've done this very casually. Just as yesterday, they very casually rigged up this really precarious stand to put the racks on of the wooden blocks. It's remarkable that they treat this so casually. I mean, they just walk in and just do this and don't blink. A lot of people just walk out of the gym if they had to train in conditions like this. But these guys just go, oh well, and make it work. It was 230, just over 500 pounds. This is 260. This is what Stefan was doing in doubles with in the front squat this morning. Okay, this is 290. Look closely at the end of the bar. In fact, look at the bar. There's no room. Obviously no collar. Watch this. 290. How's this for a day's work? Look at this. 270. I guess these are Stefan's cool down sets. Look at this guy. Yeah. Gonna do 5 with this. Man, alive. Look at that. This is Stefan Botev again. I just came walking in the training hall. It's about noon. The last workout of his you saw. That's 150 kilos. 150. I'll try to find out what he's done so far. This is the 150 again. This is 140. Stefan just did a set with 90. Talked to him a little bit. He power snatched today, went up to 130, did the power cleans with 150. He's going to do a little squatting. So this is a very light day. Today's Saturday. He's going to work out a little bit tomorrow and Sunday, and then they say Monday's going to be a big day, maybe even heavier than that workout we saw from yesterday that included the 2 clean and jerk. We'll see how heavy he goes in squatting today. Here we go, third set for Stefan with 190 kilos. I don't know if you can see the edge of this plate on the platform in front of these squat racks. That's there because Kirill Kunev is squatting with them. He's a little shorter. They kick the plate under the racks. He steps up on it and backs off to do each set. Doesn't even seem to think twice about it. This is 230. Okay, we've got 250 here. And remember, yesterday, Stefan, besides that 240 clean and jerk, back squatted 290 for a double, 270 for 5, and that morning had front squatted 260 for a double. And this is what he considers a real lightweight. But this is a guy who's rumored to have clean and jerk 270 in training as a 110 in 1988, so he's used to lifting big weights. This is 260. He's not only got the plates on in a different order, but the different combinations. Little things like this just don't slow him down at all. 260. This guy's a workhorse. This is 280. It's 280 again. He's going for three. He's talking. His girlfriend's taking pictures of him. He's giving her directions, I think, too. Look at that. This is Pablo Lara from Cuba, defending 76 kilogram world champion. What'd you see how fast this guy moves? This is 90 kilos to boy. It's about his second set or so, second, third maybe. This is 110. Pablo's 3 days out from competition. This is 120. Power snatch surprised me. Here we go with 120 again. And 120 again. Yeah. 130. No power, huh? Surprised me again. Obviously, knows what he's doing. 120 again. Starting his clean jerks. Pablo, by the way, is a world record holder in clean and jerk in this weight class, 76 kilo, 207.5. 120 again. 150. Pretty easy power clean, huh? Remember, this is double body weight. There's a hang squat clean and a jerk following that power clean. We got 150 again. See what he does with it. Another real easy power clean. See if he does that hang squat clean and jerk again. Yep, just a squat clean and here comes the jerk. Boom. Same 150 again. There he goes with that hang squat clean just below the knee and jerk, following that very easy power clean. Public gotten started on some front squats. He's up to, it looks like 180 now in just a couple of sets. Pretty good again. You know, I said 180. This is actually 200. Same weight again. Looks like 200 kilos. Looks pretty easy. Remember, his world record in the clean jerks 207.5. Okay. And 200 again. Very easy. This is Daidalos, Bulgaria. Just starting this workout. Looks like he's been training with Daidalos, who lifts tomorrow. Should be pretty interesting. Yotov's a great workout. Very professional, very serious. I've seen him win 2 world championships, and both times I've seen him training the day after. Really works at his craft. Very methodical. And here's Daidalos from Greece. He lifts tomorrow. We saw him snatch yesterday up to 120. Not sure what he did in the clean jerks. I'll try to ask him. This man's a tremendous competitor. He lifted superbly at last year's World Championships in Istanbul with the fans doing everything short of throwing chairs at him while he was lifting. That's because there was a good chance he was going to beat their hero, Naim Suleimanov. That was an interesting compound movement. Just loosening up. looks like these two are going to keep the bar moving. And that's Mark Huster, the kangaroo. He's in good shape. Mark's in good shape. I think he seems to be in real good spirits. Back in Valeris with 50 kilos again.
I think it's better. Yeah, 4 or 3 days before not so serious, more lucky.
Yeah. You're probably not serious. That was Mark Huster. He's very relaxed. He told me that maybe he'll get serious the day before, but it's better to be relaxed a few days out. Up to 70 kilos. Valeris with the same 70 kilos. $70 kilos again, continuing this warm-up. Yoda Yotov's a 76 kilo lifter, same class as Patwalara. So he's 3 days out. Be interesting to see what his workout looks like compared to Lara's. Valeris back on 70 again. Please, Mark.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. We've got 90 kilos going here. How methodical Yo-Yo Top is. Very lightweight for him. He takes it very seriously. Works at a very controlled pace. Really a workmanlike approach. That comment about Mark Huster and the kangaroo, that came from the fact that he always jumps. He's really a tremendous jumper. Celebrate a great lift. I mean, he leaps really high in the air. I've seen a couple of those leaping shots in Milan anyway. Last year I did a story for Reuters when he won the World Championships in Istanbul and was asking about that, kind of complaining about the jumping. And he said, yeah, perhaps I should have been a kangaroo, acknowledging his love for jumping. So anyway, he's got a real sense of humor. He's a real easygoing, fun guy. 90 kilos again. Let's need to start stirring up the heat here a little bit, speed-wise, huh? Remember, tomorrow's his big day. I think he's going to have a good one. Back on 90. Look for Guzzi just walking right across probably Fleenius' platform. Let's get ready to lift. $110. Very steady, very controlled. Doesn't get rattled, doesn't rush, doesn't kid around when he's actually lifting. This man has made some tremendous saves and snatches where his right foot goes way over on the edge. He still hangs on to make the lift. $110 once again. Yeah. There's a pretty serious atmosphere here with Valeris. I haven't seen him train enough to know if he's always like this or if this is because we're on the eve of what will be a really monumental world championship for him. Remember, he went to 120 yesterday. Now he's power snatching 110. 125. $125. Look how meticulous Yotov is about setting his hands, getting his grip. Watch his face. Let's get set. He really concentrates on what he does. This is basically a double, and he's just adjusted the collars. Here comes the second wrap. This is 135. Look at this concentration. Remember, this is still just a moderate weight for him, pretty lightweight. Takes it very seriously, though. 135 again. I said it's a pretty moderate weight for Yotov. He did 155 at last year's Worlds. Just so you know, he's 20 kilos below that. But still, watch how seriously he treats the weight. I think that's really a key lesson we learned from him is just how serious his approach is. Very steady. And this incredible concentration. Watch his face. Great lifter. And this surprised me. He just went to 145. This is probably, I guess, about where he's going to open. So here we are 2 days out, and he's basically going up to his opener after really taking his time to a lot of singles on the way up. This is just another example of this classic Bulgarian approach that you keep hearing about. Heavy, really close to the contest. Look at that facial expression. Is this being concentrated or what? Clean and jerk time. Flores is starting off with 70 kilos. He just was sitting on the bench, resting, eating an apple while Daidalos finished off his snatches. Yeah, interesting warm-up. Oh, there's a good compound movement for you to warm up on the jerk. $70 kilos again. Another interesting compound movement. You get lots of ideas for warm-ups and compound movements by watching Daidalos Leonidas. $70 kilos again. So the third set, we got the clean and jerk roll, clean and then 2 jerks. 110. That's Polaris, how heavy he went yesterday. He said he went to 115 the clean and jerk. Says mostly snatch workout yesterday. Mostly training the snatch. $110. Barely moved his feet. Yeah, looks like 2 jerks. Boom, yep. This is 135. Easy power clean. Remember, this is over a double body weight. This is Daidalos. We've been ignoring him. He just went over to another platform for his clean and jerks. This is 150 kilos. Watch this modified dive style. Set, boom, clean. He just did 1 rep with this before, so this is really the 2nd rep. And routine, powerful, solid jerk. Here we go with 170. Sorry, it took me a long time to add it up. Modified dive style again. Characteristic of Daidalos. Watch the jerk. And yeah, it's going to do a few squats. Polaris is done. This is 110. Cuts his depth a little short, you can see. Just kidding, of course. We got 160 here. This is 225, which seems pretty heavy 2 days out, but I guess not for a top Bulgarian weightlifter. Watch how close together Daidalos' feet are. Very narrow stance in the squats. Of course, what he's trying to do is build strength for Olympic lifting, and is going to simulate probably his pulling position in terms of where his feet line up. Look at this. His best, by the way, Tony's about 250. Then 250. Look how deep and powerful these squats are. Look at this. 2 days out. That was 215. I think I said 225. It's 2. This is Mark Huster, defending world champion in 83 kilo class. This is his second set. That's 110. Mark's real relaxed. He's walking around kidding, talking to people. He told me he likes to stay really loose until maybe about a day before, and then he'll get more serious. He's 3 days out. It was 130. I asked Mark how heavy he was going today. He said, well, light, normal. It's the same 130. Here's Ivan Shakarov. We'll try to pick up his workout at the same time. He's 4 days out. He's got an injured elbow. He's been troubled by it off and on for a few months. The coach explained to me he's only here to score points for the team. Don't expect an extremely high placing. We'll see. He's just warming up. This is 145 kilos. And once again, I thought he was doing a single because he stepped back from the bar, wiped his forehead, but it's actually double, just like the set before. So just a slight rest in between, a little pause in the second rep. We are back with Ivan Shakarov, 50 kilos. Here's 160 kilos from Mark. Kilos over here with Ivan Shakarov. This is 170 kilos. Remember, Mark's 3 days out from competing, defending world champion in the 83 kilo class. Oh, power clean, man, surprised me. Powerful jerk. That's 90. I just missed the first rep and caught half of the second. Ivan's training at the opposite side of the gym from Mark Wisdom. He's trying to swing back and forth and pick up both their workouts. We're going to go with 170 again. I picked it up, but Mark actually pauses for a second and gets psyched. German camera room right in front of me. Got 110 going over here with Ivan. We got 180 going on here. It's gonna look like a silhouette, I guess, without backlight. this is a double. I missed the first rep. Mark Huster's done his clean and jerks over on the other side. 130. Right. Okay, this is 140. I'm just about over on the side, so you can see how far back Yvonne jumps. It usually goes back, I don't know, 6 inches, maybe more. Pretty far back. Let's see if you can see his feet, see the movement. 140. Remember, this is what considers a very, very light day. Look at that, jump backwards. Not what people usually recommend, but it works really pretty well for him. This guy snatches around 185 and is in good shape. Here we go with 150. I'm off on the side again, watch his feet. Split movement. We're going to go with 160. Didn't expect him to go nearly this heavy, given that it's supposed to be a very light day and his elbow's bothering him. And he's been out of heavy training for a while. Trying to get this arm well for Atlanta is what the coaches told me. It's been one of those nagging injuries that's been on again, off again sort of thing. Anyway, 160. Oh, pretty easy. Pretty easy. Mark Huster, he's going to do pulls with 190. Watch his technique. This is really common among the Germans. He's going to finish with a lot of arm pull. They're obviously really using their arms. Supposed to lower their chest to the bar. Here's Mark Huster again, another set of pulls, 200 kilos. Watch the technique, look for bent arms at the top, and actually lowering his chest to touch the bar. Really the way people used to teach the pull and the way no one coaches it now, the way people coach not to do it in the U.S. Look at that. Lower the chest to the bar on top of finishing with a lot of arm pull. Anyway, it works for the Germans. They all seem to pull this way pretty much. Here's 70 kilos for Ivan Chikharov per set. Pretty surprised he went to 160 in the snatch. I thought maybe, I don't know, 130, 140, you know, something really light. Just loosening up, getting warmed up. This is 100 kilos. Power jerks kind of surprised me. It's just maybe part of his workout. I'll try to find out why that is. He does those as the warm-up sets. Here's 120. We got 140. Split jerk finally. We got 160. story is here. I'll try to find out. This is 175. No jerk. Now, we saw this the other day. I wonder if this is to save that elbow, just to clear out some wear and tear. It's 185. One of the German lifters just asked Ivan if his knee was bothering him. He said no, elbow. He speaks a little German because he lifts in the Bundesliga. I'm just thinking about this one. Pretty easy. Yeah. Wonder if he's going to jerk it. Looks like it. Or jerk. Clean looked pretty easy. Jerk looked like it hurt. This is 250. I missed probably about 2 warm-ups. That last set was 230. This is 250. Let's watch his depth. You can check out those squat racks. Yeah. All right. The no squat. This is 250 again. Maybe another single. Remember, this is supposed to be a light day, and Ivan's not in championship shape for this due to all the injuries. Remember, he's here to score points for the team, otherwise winning beer. That's what the coach told me. 250 kilos. Yeah, they've improvised, and the squat racks to get a little bit more height. There's plate balance across the top, bumper, and then 2 little plates to keep the bar from rolling off. That's 250 kilos, guys. Looks pretty routine.